Very interesting spot. Again, we're going to hammer all these games again on Sunday. We move to the Sunday nighter, 8:20 p.m. Eastern. Green Bay Packers 0-1 at San Francisco 49ers 2-0, 0-0 at home. Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And when it was all said and done, and I looked at now, obviously it's much easier to look at your action when you're, succeeding. But I thought this Niners -3 was so fucking easy. It was such an easy bet. And watching the money come, watching the overreaction to the Eagles week 1, knowing that the Niners stayed on the road, like everything was just. I mean that there was never a point in that game where I had any concern whatsoever. I loved it. Let's talk about this Packers-Niners spot. And we've seen these teams play against each other. Last year, Packers won 34-17, but that was just a decimated Niners squad. 2 years ago, Packers lost 37-8 to the Niners in the regular season, then 37-20 in the NFC Championship game. Let's start with this here. This total opened up at 48. It's shooting up to 49.5. And from a spread side of things, Niners open up -3.5, -109. They're now -3.5, -103. 6-cent move towards the Green Bay Packers and their hippie quarterback. 5,359 tickets in, 67% of the tickets on the Packers, and 83% of the cash on the Packers. 37% of tickets on the under, 98% of the cash on the under. Burgundy Bet says, one of my closest friends took Packers for 4 units. Steve Wiz says, which Packers team is going to show up? Burgundy says, this is another game where the books look like they want money on the Packers. Packers on short rest and preparations after defeating the Lions 35-17 at Lambeau on Monday night. They were embarrassed 38-3 by the Saints in week 1, but then they came back, looked more like the 13-3 teams from LaFleur's first 2 seasons. 9th straight home opener win. Rodgers goes 22 for 27 for 255 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. And a very important note for us gamblers. Rodgers has followed up each of the Packers' last 5 regular season losses by throwing 4 touchdowns and no interceptions in the next game. Aaron Jones ran 17 times for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. He also caught 6 passes for 48 yards and 3 touchdowns. He became the first Packer running back to catch 3 touchdown passes in the game since Sandy Urim against the Chicago Cardinals in 1942. Devontae Adams, 8 catches for 121 yards. Robert Tonyan, 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. But this defense managed just 1 sack. Linebackers are Darius Smith on injured reserve. They placed him on injured reserve Friday before the game. This will be, as I said, the 4th time they played in the last 3 seasons. Niners coming off the 17-11 win at Philadelphia. They were just in control. But Jimmy G, 22 for 30, 189 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Deebo Samuel caught 6 passes for 93 yards. This running game now features Elijah Mitchell, 17 carries for 42 yards. JaMychal Hasty ran 5 times for 38 yards. Nick Bosa had 2 sacks. The San Francisco 49ers defense looked strong, shutting down Jalen Hurts. Running back Trey Sermon, head, JaMychal Hasty, ankle, Kyle Usage, lower body, all left in the 4th quarter. I know you know this team inside and out, and I love hearing you break down Niners games. Razor Sharp Pick says, hurts to say it, Niners in a blowout. And I know that if Pistol Pete Loshak was watching right now, his ears would perk because he loves tailing cappers who bet against their team. There's Big Ragu in the house. Dan T, thank you for joining us. We are live and have been live for 2 hours and 25 minutes. Sunday nighter, Bebsie. What to do here, Packers, Niners?
Well, the biggest concern right now for the 49ers is the running back room, which looked overcrowded in week 1. They're now down to they don't know. Mitchell's day-to-day with the shoulder. I think he'll probably go because he came back in that game and played on it. Hasty is out with a high ankle sprain. Mostert obviously done for the season. And Sermon, if you saw that hit, it was pretty vicious. So I don't know if he's going to be out of concussion protocol by the time they play the Packers. Now, and Juszczyk, those leg cramps, he'll be fine. Having said that, this Packers team, although they won last week, they didn't look terribly inspired. I don't know. There's something not gelling right now with them. Whether it's Aaron Rodgers' continuous offseason drama, who knows? But like you said, this Niners team was in control of that Philly game. Yeah, 17-11 final score doesn't look like a big one, but I think Philly is better than people are giving them credit for. Hurts can actually play ball. That defensive front can bring pressure. They were doing a great job bottling up that run game. What's that? Philly Oak game? Luck box win thanks to systems, terrible coaching decisions. Yeah, listen, I just think that San Francisco, they lost to Green Bay last year. Go ahead and look up that starting lineup. They had nobody. They literally were down to their fifth and sixth string receivers. They had Nick Mullins or CJ Beathard playing. I can't remember. This is a much healthier San Francisco 49ers squad, and they have dominated Matt LaFleur's team while healthy. I just, I agree with Razor Sharp picks here. I think this is San Francisco cruises at home in this one. And Aaron Rodgers, historically against San Francisco, when San Francisco has a winning record, has been awful. Yeah, he's dominated them a bunch in his career, but face it, Green Bay has always been pretty good since Aaron Rodgers has been around, and San Francisco has had some pretty down years.
Well, we're going to get a 3. A 3 is coming. So
I think you're right.
Yeah, so let's wait. 49ers -3 again. Wait. Stay disciplined. We're going to get a 3. Bebsie, can you touch on the total before we move on to the Monday Nighter? This total, my man, our Regent Parks R in the house is on the under 49. And it's 49.5 now. It's climbing. What do you think of this total?
I understand why it's climbing because I think the over is in play here. Unless San Francisco can completely bottle up Green Bay, which I don't think they will. I don't think it's going to be people want to bring up that NFC Championship game from a few years ago. I don't think it's going to be like that. Green Bay got embarrassed in that game. I definitely don't think it's going to be that lopsided, but I think both teams more than capable of putting up points. I also it feels like Kyle Shanahan right now is holding shit back. You still haven't seen him open up this offense, and I think potentially against the Green Bay Packers you will see him do that a little bit more. So interesting to see who's going to be at running back for the Niners. I believe it's going to be Mitchell. Let's hope Hasty clears, but we'll see.
Well, I'm going to wait. And as soon as that 3 gets on the board, I'm going to jump. I'd just be curious to see what it would cost me right now, just for a reference point as we go through the week. It's going to be expensive at this point here, but I think it's going to be cheaper. Right now, -3 for the Niners is at -130. -130. Prince of the City said they were vanilla against Philly. Thought he was way too conservative. Razor says, if I was the Niners, I would throw a king every single play. No run plays, just throw it to whoever he is covering. Whew, this is going to be a really fun Sunday Nighter.